guys. BOCHA is playing eFootball. നെച്ചിലോളയും കുറച്ചാൽ പാട്ടിന്റെ അപ്ഡേഷൻ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് എന്നൊരു പ്ലെയർ കിട്ടല്ലോ. ആരാണ് കിട്ടിയത്? ഏത് സ്പിന്നാണ് നോട്ട്? ഈ ലോക്കൽ സ്പിന്നിൽ എനിക്ക് ആരും ആവശ്യമില്ല. പിന്നെ എന്തിനാണ് ഇവര് തരുന്നത് എനിക്ക് രണ്ട് മൂന്ന് നാല് സി ബിയിൽ ആരും വിട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ. ബോൾ കൊണ്ട് മുന്നോട്ടോ ഡ്രിബിളിംഗ് ഉണ്ട്, പെൻഷൻ 93 ഇപ്പൊ നല്ല ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കും. നമ്മൾ നേരെ ഒന്ന് ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കും. അതൊരു പുതിയ മാച്ച് അതെല്ലാം നമ്മൾ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് ടൂലേക്ക് ബ്രോ 1v1 കളിക്കുന്നു. എന്നാ കളിക്കാം ബാ. ഡിവിഷൻ അവിടെ കളിക്കട്ടെ. നമ്മൾ 1v1 കളിച്ചിട്ട് വരാം. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി മാച്ച് 1v1 കളിക്കാൻ ബ്രോ. കയറുക. Phone number 45726358. 45726358. Come. Get in, bro. Then now, correct. No football. Net board and comment. I can watch it. Wow, type is on. 4572 plus 3658. കാടങ്ങൾ തീരുന്നു. കരുവ എല്ലാവരും വരും. നൂറാണ്. ആരാവുന്നില്ല. Yes, I think my opponent is coming. Yeah, we will start the match. Vizam batting. Great full shot is wide. നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കും. Opponent are ready. ലാഗ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ലാത്ത opponent ആണ് നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ ബ്ലങ് വരും. That's ball trouble. Opponent run out of. കളിക്കാരനാണ് മക്കളെ. നോക്കാം. हम लोग को उसको पकड़ेगा. Get ready, bro. Okay. देखेगा. മാച്ച് വിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ അപ്ഡേറ്റ് നമ്മൾ കളിക്കാൻ. നല്ല ടീമൊക്കെ ആണെങ്കിൽ നന്നായിട്ട് കളിക്കും. ഒരു സ്റ്റൈലുണ്ട്. നമ്മളും ശ്രമിക്കും ജയിക്കാനും കളിക്കാനും. നമ്മളെക്കാട്ട് നല്ല കളിക്കാർ തന്നെയാണ് കളിച്ചിട്ട്.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd does... Inzaghi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Filippo Inzaghi is offering a wry smile there.
Al Nassr with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's ambitious. And he has kept it out somehow.
Cannavaro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Stood up well to him there. Al Nassr finding their passes. Can he get on the end of this? Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Conte, passes coming off in quick succession here. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Free kick? Okay.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Conte. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Thuram. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Conte. Almost half an hour in now. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Conte. To Beckham. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. And he's cut it out. Son Heung-min. Messi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Del Piero. It's a really well-measured ball. That is good strength. Cannavaro. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Great vision. And that's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Beckham. Quality ball. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Al Nassr clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Al Nassr do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Oh, terrible pass. Schneider.
Offside.
Schneider finds himself offside.
Last 2 minutes.
Roberto Carlos. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well read, nice interception. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Conte. And here's Schneider. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Romario. And here's the chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Al Nassr have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Davids.
Al Nassr clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Threads one in. Thinks about the shot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Davids running with the ball. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, God.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vieira. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
നല്ലൊരടി അടിക്കാൻ അവസരം മിസ്സാക്കി. ഞാൻ വെട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടോ കഴിവറില്ല കൂടുതൽ. അത് നമ്മള് വെട്ടിപ്പിടിപ്പിച്ചോണ്ടോ നമ്മള് മോളൊട്ടിച്ചാൻ തീർക്കുന്നത്.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
A probing pass. Oh, he's been caught napping. Del Piero! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the
Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Del Piero. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Plays the return pass.
We're seeing some really...
Ah, he's given it away. Tries to pass it through. Lovely, now then. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's gone for goal!
Right.
Hits off target and by quite a way.
Al Nassr certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Cantona. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Beckham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now the ball's gone astray. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
That's a cute ball. Takes a shot!
Oh, shoot.
And he has kept it out somehow.
The shot.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Al Nassr with the corner. There first.
Okay.
Conte! And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Searching pass he's played there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Inzaghi.
Oh, really well played.
It's played through for him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Great chance! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Luis Suarez. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Al Nassr are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half. Looking for the run. Al Nassr do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. Cantona. No outsmarting him this time. Now he's got space here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Thuram. Messi. Conte.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cannavaro. Davids. And here's Son Heung-min.
ഇങ്ങോട്ട് പോ ഗ്രൗണ്ടിൽ കളിക്കും കോണ്ടാക്ട് പറഞ്ഞ കിട്ടിയല്ലോ
Al Nassr do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pinches it off him. Messi. Played out wide. Played back in. Roberto Carlos. Delivered with swing. And that was very necessary. Kante gets good distance on it. Now it's Cantona. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Son Heung-min. He could be in here. They want to be quick to recover this. Baresi gets it clear and smartly reclaimed. Son Heung-min. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Cantona. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's going for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And this is Ronaldo. That is good strength. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. 5 minutes left on the clock. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. This looks promising.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Conte. Messi. No way through. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Into extra time we go. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cannavaro. Cannavaro making good progress on the right-hand side. He's picked his way through. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, what's he done? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That's a sharp pass. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's tried one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Oh, good-looking ball. Distributed tidily. Best, very much a man of this moment. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Suarez. No, he's had it taken off him. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Baresi. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Oh, lovely. And he's decided to go for it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he was quick to react. De Bruyne. Best. The ball has bounced loose now. Ah, such a clever touch. Shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold? And that will be it. Al-Nassr illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times...
Nice play, bro.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham.
Berbatov! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Berbatov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Belgium with the corner. They're first. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Davids. Cannavaro. Knocks it into space.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. No, not quite.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Great chance! Goal! Belgium! First blood drawn.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Al Nassr really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has fair fizzed. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is good alertness. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckham. And it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Berbatov. He is just caressing the ball. And Berbatov! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Belgium have their second corner now. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xabi Alonso. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Conte.
Al Nassr certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's found a way past. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referees judged that the offence took place outside the area. Cannavaro has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Beckham! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well,
there's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, good-looking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Belgium appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Inzaghi. And this is Ronaldo. He's through, now is he in?
Ronaldo cross ആയിരുന്നു.
Rijkaard. And he's on his way! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that has been knocked clear. And this is Beckham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Al Nassr perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Zanetti. Belgium finding their passes. Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there. He's had a shot! Off the post! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
This is the...
75 minutes played. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Davids cuts it out. Great vision. Looking tidy in possession here.
Al Nassr really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's gone looking for safety. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk gets it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball! Decent chance! Oh, off the bar!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Two minutes to be added on. Cleared without complication. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable.
Good. This is which by ആ കുട്ടങ്ങഴ റെഡി കൊടുക്കാം
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? This might spell danger. Played back in. Casillas claims comfortably. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, off the bar! So it is still 0-0. Now that's well seen too. That's an imaginative pass. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Good effort from distance. Davids.
There's the golden nugget. That is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Beckenbauer is there to clear. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten! Ødegaard attempts a clearance. And here's Inzaghi. Van Basten. McAllister. That's a pretty loose pass. Davids. And here's Cannavaro. Inzaghi receives it in a good position here. Al Nassr looking to pass their way. He's having a shot! And it's a goal! Al Nassr take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Al Nassr have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is expertly dealt with. Cannavaro. Well, that has not gone well. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Al Nassr go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Al Nassr really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well read, nice interception. Referee's given a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time and again they are repelled. Scholes has been caught there, it's a foul.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Inzaghi.
Al Nasser couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cannavaro kept away. And a chance! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Swansea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's onside. Big chance! They've scored! And again they hit the front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
Al Nassr take the lead. Maradona. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's decided to go for it. And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
I am the Ronaldo.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Al Nassr could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving. Cristiano Ronaldo! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cristiano Ronaldo really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
4 extra minutes added on. Searching passes played there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniably.
Kuttamani, Kuttamani, Kuttamata Kuttamani. Yeah, that's a sportsman. മുരയിലാം പുറപ്പെടുന്നേ തിരികെ തരും മജ മജ കുട്ട കുട്ട കരയില്ലേ കുട്ട കുട്ടൻ്റെ അച്ഛൻ വരുമ്പോ ഗോള് കൊണ്ടുവരും.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, super ball!
Al Nassr with the corner. They're first. Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't...
Oh, terrible mistake. And he's managed to get rid. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. And he welcomes it in. Now that's well seen too. Now then, the ball's come loose. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bastoni with the clearance.
Baston.
Cleared away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not pretty, but it gets the job. Can he finish? It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Okay.
Swansea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
No, it's come to nothing. Beckenbauer gets it away. Can he get on the end of this? And he's straight offside.
Al Nassr really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Played out to the left flank. Baresi makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi. Bellingham tries to pass it through. Now it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And he thumps it clear. Half-time getting close now. That's a cute ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Maradona. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Ronaldo is here.
Here we go again then.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rijkaard cuts it out. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's ambitious. Baresi is there to clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maradona. Bernardo Silva. Now this could be a chance. Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Now he's had it taken off him. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bastoni with a definite foul there. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now the breakaway. Davids. Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Inzaghi! No mistake! Do not write them off! Back they come! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Ronaldo.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
Real chance! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That's Ronaldo.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Al Nassr go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Nicely weighted ball. Bastoni. Pepe wins the duel this time. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Cannavaro.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's the keeper's ball. Very much into the last knockings. And this is Inzaghi. And that has been cut short. Costa Curta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Beckenbauer spots it. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity.
കൂട്ടം ജയിക്കുമെന്ന് പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചു, തോറ്റുപോയി. കുഴപ്പമില്ല, ട്രൈ അഗൈൻ. ബെറ്റർ ലക്ക് കൂട്ടാൻ. കുട്ടുമണി கொஞ்சம் நடித்தேன்
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. What do you think, great defenders? You've got to think Canova. Oh, that's ambitious. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Eric Garcia. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Yildiz. Now this could be a chance. And he's away. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. Bastoni tries to clear. Eric Garcia. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe gets through on his own.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Davids. Now it's Inzaghi. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Osimhen. No goals as yet. He's found a way past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's superb. Shot goal! Oh, crossbar! Davids. Now it's Inzaghi. Aimed beyond the defence. Eric Garcia. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. They want to be quick to a chance for a shot! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Osimhen. Well timed, excellent interception. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Al Nassr certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that is expertly dealt with. Eric Garcia. Now it's Osimhen. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Kukçu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has been cut short. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Inzaghi.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Adebayo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Davids stood his ground strongly. climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's a cute ball. That could spell trouble. So much time and space here. Can he finish? It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Al Nassr do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Adrabayo. Eric Garcia. Rice. And it's Beckham. Osimhen, given the lift of his goal. Davids. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
He's tried one! Drilled in low. Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Al Nassr have their second corner now. Ruben Neves gets it away. And it's real chance! Lovely, now then. There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Al Nassr have their third corner. That has been knocked clear. Cannavaro. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 4 coming up here. That's a decent clearance. Gets a good foot in there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Davids. And it's Inzaghi. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Costa Curta. And the keeper's got it again. And we're done. Well, that was